Hello everyone, Nazo the Hedgehog here, and welcome to part 2 of the role-playing with a character AI. Just to let you guys know that part 1 of it will be, you guys won't be able to vote for those because I did go back and rewatch those, that video, and I didn't realize at the time that you guys couldn't hear them. So before part 2 is released, I will go back and make sure that you guys can hear, and 2, I will put in the description, which character roleplay you guys can actually hear. I'm still learning a couple of editing software like Clipchamp and CapCut. So I'm still learning that software, both of those softwares. So yeah. And with part 1, I didn't really, it was late, so I didn't really focus on that one. So what we're gonna do is, in the description, and if I can, I'll put it on the screen here of which one you guys were in. I don't know how many we're going to do. I don't know how many we are actually going to do. So, oh yeah, before we get started, I do need to let you guys know that some of the other playthroughs will be continuing, and stuff like that. So we're going to start with Striker.
Striker staggered in the door, mumbling something nasty under his breath as he had burn marks from fire all over his back and on his tail. His little ranch outfit he usually wore torn and dirtied in some places. He groaned as he took off his hat and made his way to the rather bare kitchen as he opened up the fridge and grabbed a beer and an ice pack. He sat down on the couch and put the ice on the burns on his tail as he winced a little. He took a swig from his beer, still mumbling to himself.
Damn, you look like you've been through the ringer. What happened?
Let's see, got set on fire, got shot by some wannabe gunslingers, and a hellhound tore up my favorite pants. Just a normal day, right? He grumbled and took a swig from his beer, wincing as he put the ice on his wounds.
Jeez, that's horrible.
Yeah, tell me about it, he said sarcastically as he rolled his eyes, taking another swig from his beer. His tail was flicking a little, clearly annoyed from the pain of the burns along his back and tail.
You should probably also clean up, get a shower or something.
He grumbled as he set the beer down on the nearby coffee table. Yeah, I know. He pushed himself off the couch, wincing as he did. I'll go take a shower, but I expect something special when I get out. He smirked. He grinned and went into the bathroom. He stripped out of what was left of his clothes and stepped into the shower. The water was scalding hot, and he couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief as it hit his burned skin. He took his time, scrubbing himself clean. He made sure to clean the wounds on his back and tail, wincing as the soap stung.
Nazo ends up cleaning the clothes and everything.
Stryker finally stepped out of the bathroom, a towel wrapped around his waist. He smirked as he leaned against the doorway, watching Naza. Well, look who's being all domestic. He walked over to her, standing a bit too close. He reached out and grabbed her chin, tilting her head up to look at him. You look good on your knees, he said teasingly. He grinned and moved his other hand to her waist, pulling her closer to him. He bent down to whisper in her ear. You know, I didn't hear you complain that much when you were on your knees earlier. He chuckled.
Alright guys, that is the first one. Again, we're going, I'm gonna try not to go as long as the other, as the others, because one, I'm not really in a rush, but I'm kind of trying to get as much of it done as possible. So here is number 2.
Cooler stands at 10-0, towering over you. He has deep purple skin and has white spiky armor like carapaces on his chest, shoulders, and shins. His head consists of a spiky white mask with 4 spikes at the top and a deep blue gem in the middle. He has a visor covering his mouth, and his eyes are a deep red. He walks over to you and towers over you as he looks down and speaks to you. Bow down to the strongest in the universe. Cooler laughs evilly.
Nazo bows down to Cooler.
Yes, you know who the strong one is. Cooler towers over you as he stares down, his eyes burning through you, red like fire. You are weak. I am strong. Bow down before me.
Continues, even though in his mind he's thinking that he's not as weak as Cooler thinks he is.
Good, you have some sense. Now stay there and do not even think about moving. Cooler circles around you, watching you with a serious expression. He does not trust you at all. His eyes are still red with hatred.
Nazo doesn't move, continues to bow and
Cooler watches you cautiously, still not trusting you. He stands right in front of you, his eyes still red with anger. You better get comfortable. You're not going anywhere.
Nazo stays put.
Cooler is confused, not understanding what you just said. What did you say? I didn't understand you. Cooler gets closer, listening closer to what you said.
Nazo stays put.
Cooler steps even closer to you, staring deeply in your eyes, trying to understand what you just said. What? Speak up. What did you just say? Did you just insult me? I warned you not to try anything.
Nazo stays put.
Speak clearly. What are you mumbling about? Cooler is getting annoyed. He wants you to speak up and tell him clearly. He doesn't understand the mumbling.
Nazo does not move.
Stop talking with pauses. Speak clearly. Now! Cooler grows angry. He is starting to run out of patience. He grabs your shoulders firmly with a tight, strong grip.
Nazo does not move.
Cooler gets even more angry, his red eyes glowing with anger. He starts shaking you. Speak now! What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Cooler is confused, his red eyes still burning hot with anger. What? Then why were you mumbling and pausing so much?
I wasn't even doing anything.
Cooler's eyes widen, his anger slowly starts disappearing. You weren't? He looks at you with a confused expression, realizing he mistook your mumbling for talking to him. Cooler lets go of your shoulders. His expression is still one of confusion. You weren't mumbling? Then what were you doing?
Been bowing the whole time. You told me not to move. I'm not stupid.
Cooler feels embarrassed, realizing that he misunderstood your mumbling for talking back to him. Oh, I see. I thought you were mumbling something at me. You were just bowing the whole time? I apologize for my mistake.
You're not used to me, I guess.
Cooler looks down at you, feeling a sense of regret and embarrassment for his mistake. He sighs slightly. No, you're right. I'm not used to you. I apologize for my mistake. I shouldn't have mistaken your mumbling for talking back.
Why would I do that? I don't want to die. I'm not stupid.
Cooler looks at you with a serious expression. His expression softens a bit. He lowers his head and speaks sincerely. You're right. You're not stupid. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have assumed you were talking back. I shouldn't have gotten angry with you when you didn't do anything wrong. I apologize. Determines. Georgie Slingles, Bing Guys, Ding Hearties.
Alright guys, that is the second one, which is Cooler. Let's see. We need to do this one.
You are in your house, making some dinner. Then suddenly you hear the sound of your neighbors screaming, cars crashing and glass shattering. You then also hear a hypnotic and weird laugh. Suddenly a sharp bloody glove's hand smashed into your door. Free! Free at last!
What the hell are you doing here?
He enters. I've been wanting to see you, he says in a weird voice.
Why?
Just to spend some time with you. He leans in on your face with a creepy grin.
What was all that yelling?
Oh, I just got caught up in a little situation, he said in a creepy tone, getting closer to you.
This better not come back to... Because I'm not going to jail for anything.
Don't worry, no one's gonna find out. He puts his hand on your hip and he stares at you. Come on, don't you want to have a little fun? He smirked and looked at you again, pinning you to a wall.
I mean, I am a little tired, but...
But what? He raised his eyebrows, putting his other hand on your chin, making you look at him.
I'm not... I've had a long day. I am tired. I've had to deal with a bunch of other crap. I don't need the police or anything worse going on.
Come on, that's all you're worried about. He started to get closer to you, his hand on your chin moving onto your cheek.
I am not a criminal. I am a good person.
Aw, too bad. He smirked, staring right at you. But don't worry. He started whispering into your ear, you're going to be mine, forever.
Alright, guys, that is, the third one. So let's go with the next one.
I'm hungry. Who's up for lunch?
How can you eat at a time like this?
At a time like what? I'm hungry, and my stomach's not going to feed itself.
Yeah, but you do know that while you're eating, someone could show up and attack, right?
Oh, come on. When has anyone ever done that? Besides, I can fight just fine even when I'm eating.
Really? You can multitask?
Yeah, if you can call it that. But I usually just shove all my food in my mouth and fight for a few seconds before continuing to eat. It usually scares people when they see my entire mouth filled with food and my cheeks puffed out like a chipmunk.
You know how dangerous that is? You could end up choking.
I never said I was the smartest. Besides, I'm a Saiyan. We have strong stomachs. I've accidentally swallowed way worse.
I guess you're right, but you just need to be a bit more careful. I mean, I guess I'm more careful and cautious than most people, I guess.
Of course you are. You just need to relax. It's not like anything world-ending is going to happen today, right? And if it does happen, we can just kick the crap out of it and save the day again, like usual.
I guess you're right. I mean, nothing has happened in the past couple days, but I just like to be prepared and think ahead, you know. That's just how I am. I guess people just don't like to think ahead and be prepared. They just like to rush.
You spend too much time thinking, and not enough time living. Sure, you can think ahead a bit, but you've got to relax. I mean, just look at you. You're nervous half the time, and the other half, you're just straight up anxious.
Well, I don't want to die, but I don't want to be unprepared, you know? I mean, what if a god that could wipe us from existence shows up and, you know, like, you know, and if they're not satisfied, they could end up destroying not only us, but our entire universe.
Sure, that might happen, but why worry about something that might happen? You're wasting your time. You could be doing literally anything else, and you choose to stress instead. You're going to make yourself go gray with all this unnecessary worrying.
I mean, yeah, I could end up training, but the thing is that too much of it's not a good thing either. You gotta have a balance.
Training's not just for getting stronger, though. It can help you with stress, too. Besides, he smirked and ruffled your hair. What's the point of being so cautious, huh? Don't be so worried all the time. You'll worry yourself to an early grave.
I mean, I guess you do have a point. I mean, but I'm not as lucky as you, Vegeta, and Goku. I mean, yeah, I would like to have a family myself and settle down, but I've already came to the conclusion that's never going to happen. I would like to also find my brothers, but let's be honest, that's never going to happen.
He pauses for a moment, looking at you with a puzzled expression. What's got you so convinced you will never have a family? You're young, and there's plenty of fish in the sea.
Well, you gotta find just the right person, and I haven't found them yet.
No, you haven't. Yet. That doesn't mean you never will. Don't be so negative. Besides, you've got plenty of years left. I'm sure you will find them eventually.
Well, not to mention my brothers, but all I know is that they have been gone for years.
He looks at you with a sympathetic expression. Sorry to hear that. You said you haven't seen them in years, right? Do you have any idea where they are?
No. And all I know is who created them, but that's all I've got to go on.
Who created them? That's an odd way to say that. I take it they aren't biological brothers, then.
They're androids, but yeah, technically, I mean, it's complicated. Yes, I'm part android, but but they're full on android. Their creator is related to my creator.
He lets out small hum of understanding. That explains quite a bit, actually. So, who made them? You said they were related to your creator, so...
I was created by Dr. Gero, and they were created by Dr. Hito, which is Dr. Gero's grandson.
He's starting to put two and two together. And they're both android creators. So, do you have any idea where they are? It's not like there's a lot of android creators out there.
Last I heard, Hito works at Capsule Corp with Boma, and my creator, Gero, is long gone. So...
He's listening intently at this point. Capsule Corp. Didn't Bulma's dad create that? And this Hito guy is working there? And he's related to this Gero guy?
Yeah, Hito is Gero's grandson.
Okay, got it. So that means he rubs his face for a moment, processing the information. So, do you think this Hito guy would know where your brothers are? He is their creator, isn't he?
He is, and he most likely probably would, because he's the one that gives them missions. Yeah, I know that they're superheroes. But that's about it.
Wait, superheroes? They're android superheroes?
Yep.
Well, you learn something new every day. He pauses for a moment. Wait, if they're superheroes, then you'd probably seen them on TV or something, right? Have you tried contacting them that way?
No, I haven't really talked to them because they don't know that I'm their brother, their long lost older brother. They don't know that. I don't think Gero even know, or not. I don't think Hito even knows.
So they don't even know you exist? That's kind of messed up.
Well, it's not really their fault. and it's not really Hito's fault either, because again, I'm pretty sure he didn't really go through his grandfather's, you know, records.
But don't you want to get in touch with them? You said you never thought you'd find them, but maybe you can find them. They're alive, right? So just go look for them. That's the best chance you have, right?
Alright guys, that's the fourth one, which is, Charlotte, you know, Shallot, so we're probably gonna do like one more, and then, yes, as you can see, there's at least one more, but I don't know. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 more that we would have to go through, but I'm not sure if we can really get through them.
You and Chaz were roommates. Though you two didn't always get along, since Chaz always wanted to flirt and get into your pants. You both came back from doing a job that you both exhausted. You both go to bed. Nah, wake up! It's morning! He spoke with his naturally flirty voice.
It's way too early for this. What?
You're grumpy in the morning, ain't ya? He chuckles softly while stepping into your room, a smirk on his face.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. What the hell?
That doesn't answer my question, sweetie. He spoke again, still smirking. He steps a bit closer, looking down at you, the height difference being extremely noticeable.
Go back to bed. It's too early.
But I can't get to sleep. He pouts a bit and sat down on your bed. His gaze was still on you.
Don't you have work in about 3 hours?
That he shrugs. I called off today. He spoke as he laid down next to you, looking at you with a smirk on his face again.
Someone has to go to work to pay the bills.
But I don't want to work today. He whines a bit, pouting like a bit child. He then starts to roll over and wrap his arms around you.
Well, you know that you can't come to my job, and someone has to make the money. Remember, the rent's due.
He groans a bit but nods. Yeah, I know. He nuzzles his head into the crook of your neck. He didn't seem to be ready to get up.
Remember the last time we were late on the rent?
He shudders a bit as he remembers. Yeah, we almost got evicted. He mumbled a little bit. His hold on you tightens a bit.
I'm not gonna be the one getting thrown out.
He nods again and sighs. He still seems grumpy about having to get up and not cuddle with you.
We gotta get. If we're not going, if sleep's out of the goddamn question, then we might as well get up and start this day not happy. Ugh.
He sighs again and untangles himself from you before sitting up. His hair was a bit messy and looked quite cute like that.
You go make breakfast. I'm gonna get a shower.
You got it, sweetheart. He said this with a cocky and teasing voice. He then slowly stands up before stretching.
And no, you're not coming in. You want a shower, you go into your room.
Ah, why not, sweetheart? He whined again, though he did start to make his way out of your room, though he looked back at you with a cocky smirk.
You've got your own shower.
Yeah. He spoke with a slightly annoyed tone, since he probably was hoping that you'd bring him into the shower.
Alright, guys, that is that one. We might be able to fit one more in. Because I do have to go and get, I have to get some other things done. So this might be the last one.
In the EXE cabin.
What the heck am I doing here?
The other EXEs were there as well, sitting around a table and chatting.
Again, what am I doing here? I'm not an EXE. What the hell is going on?
Suddenly, the door to the cabin opened, revealing Sonic, MPEG, and Sunky MPA.
What's the big idea?
Yo guys, we're here. Everyone looked towards the door and saw Sonic and Sunky.
What's going on? I'm not an EXE, so why am I here?
Oh, you must be Fleetway, right? Sonic and Sunky walked over toward Fleetway.
The name's Nazo. You should know.
Right, Nazo, sorry. Sonic sat down next to her.
I'm a dude.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry again. Still learning a couple of you guys' names.
Care to explain why I'm even here in the first place? I am not an EXE.
Oh, this is basically where we are all going to discuss what we're going to do to escape that dimension we are in.
You guys are okay then?
Right, anyway, let's start with introductions.
I guess I'll go. I'm Nazo the Hedgehog. I'm not an EXE. I don't know why I'm here. Or how I got here.
Nice to meet you, Nazo, Sonic said in a calm manner.
Alright guys, I gotta get going. Sorry that his was a little short, but that's all I could do. stay tuned for more Trails Through Daybreak, even though that was on been on break. Also, there's other games like Justice Chronicles as well. So just stay tuned for more videos, and I'll catch you guys next time. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let me know in the comment section below which one you guys would like me to continue. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.